I'm nervous. This is the first episode of the year. As we were just discussing, 57, 58? 58. All right.
Big one.
So, season 2. Holy shit. Season 2. I mean, we shouldn't have stopped, but, you know, we had a little bit of a break of the Christmas period and things got hectic and everything and blah, blah, blah. That's it. With what's been going on.
Hey man, I think everyone needed a break. Yeah. You know, it's from the last year as well.
All right, so to start it off, Damo is now our cameraman. Mitch is now doing our social media and taking a back step on everything, which is, you know, more roles to be filled and more sharing of the workload, I guess. But hopefully.
Yeah, man.
All right, so tonight, good old buddies, Sub-Era.
What's up?
We got Josh and Ned coming on.
Keen to be back.
Yeah. So, what's been going on? What's been happening?
Yeah. It's been a lot going on, but also at the same time pretty chilled. Like you're saying, like we kind of haven't taken a break or anything, but we've kind of slowed down over Christmas.
Well,
a tiny bit.
when was the last time we even got you guys on? It was like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, like
4 months, 5 months. Yeah, you
that's
didn't
right.
come on the last
So
one.
it was
Yeah.
3 for you. Yeah. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, maybe like September or something like that, or even before that. I think it was just as COVID was coming back.
Yeah.
Like, or lockdown was coming
Yeah, because we had the live one during COVID as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. But
Well,
yeah, lots happened since then.
Yeah, you were posting on Facebook that you got a new EP coming out and stuff like that.
Yep,
and
I
like,
do.
how's your music going and gigs
going well,
and
man.
everything? Like,
Yeah, the music's actually going pretty well. For me, like, I've got that EP coming out on the 12th of Feb, and we recently released a track together on Sub-Era.
what are the tracks called? Can you give us an insight?
Oh yeah, like so the EP is all drum and bass. There's 5 songs. I had more, but I like cut it down and picked a few. I've been working on it basically from the start of COVID, I would say. Back in February or March last year. Just like working on it slowly, putting one song aside, like got that vibe. So I kind of wanted to do an EP of all like liquid drum and bass, like
Changing it
stuff.
up a bit then.
Yeah, like yeah, 100%.
Inspiration from what?
Just another artist. I think Liquid had a big part of 2020. Liquid drum bass. So
well, liquid drum bass is just amazing.
Yeah,
honestly.
no,
You
sure.
can play it anywhere, and it's just either chill or it's dance. Like, it's both worlds.
I think the other thing was, I think COVID. I think the reason why I did it was because of COVID, because I noticed that, like, you know, no one's going to clubs, no one's going out. So I was like, I don't want to listen to filthy drum and bass when I'm in my car or when I'm at home playing games. Like, I would just listen to Liquid. So that's pretty much what I did. And then, you know, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, I'm just gonna make an EP of it, and yeah, and so the first track called Mistakes worked with a rapper from called Mystic Usman. I don't know if you know him. He came to Perth like a while back, and then he lived here for like 2 years back there.
So you met him whilst he was over here? Or?
Yeah. And
I was about to say, just email him, hit him up, be like, hey bro,
nah.
let's collab.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of my stuff is like if anything, like I've had vocalists before, and I've just been. You know,
is it hard to do that sometimes though? Because like the level of communication, it's not like a Skype call or a Discord call. It's like, hey, it's good to hear from you again.
I think that I think like the collaboration is not hard, but I think finding a vocalist is hard. Like, I don't know about you. For that outfit track. Yeah. Dude, it's so hard. It's honestly like the worst part of making music is like I think maybe it'd be easier if you work with the artist from the get-go and you're like structuring things around vocals, maybe, like, which I've done before, and it is a bit easier, I guess, but once you have a song like done and then you're like, all right, what's gonna fit this song, that's tough.
Is it sometimes like, well, I was gonna say, like, say with Deadmau5, he made that song The Veldt or whatever, and he just uploaded the track without just the instrumental and just sent it out to everywhere he could, and then someone just kind of like sang on it.
Yeah,
and
some
Is that kind of like what you've
I mean, I've never done that, but
Okay, yeah.
maybe I should.
Well,
But
exactly, yeah.
mm.
Yeah, well, a lot of
I
people
think-
know you guys though.
Yeah,
So.
well, I think the probably something with Deadmau5 is like he would have so many people submit lyrics for that,
yeah.
and then he'd be able to pick the best quality one. I
Mm.
feel like, yeah, I feel like one part of the issue of vocals is finding a good vocalist, and then like if it fits the song, but then also like the quality of it actually good, like someone actually just recording it on their iPhone, like
Yeah.
you know, or is it an actual studio recording? Is it someone who has training? Is it, you know? So yeah, so that's why a lot of the time I just use samples mostly, like samples mostly, like from any kind of website or whatever, and just pluck and look female vocals, male vocals, dialogue, whatever.
Mm.
Ages.
So then,
yeah.
how long? Oh, yeah, sorry. I was gonna say, with that song that you guys made, how long did it take you guys to make it and stuff like that? Like, what was the inspiration behind it in a way?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of putting it together.
What time did you start? Like,
But we worked.
oh shit.
Yeah, we worked a while.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you brought the idea first and then put it on. Yeah, and then we were just fucked around for it. Yeah. But yeah, it's probably like, I don't know, a max of like 2 or 3 days till we finished it. Like that song it wasn't that long. I feel like we worked together in the studio quite well, so like we kind of get ideas done quite quickly. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, how long does it usually take for you guys to finish a track? Like, Ned, have you made some other songs as well, or any tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figuring it out.
Yeah, it gets like that though, right? Like,
Man.
yeah, you get there, but similar thing to me. I always start something and never finish it.
Yeah.
And just like move on to
was,
something else.
Yeah, like he came over the other day and I was like, I've just got this 30-second loop. What are we gonna do with it? And then nothing happened. We were just like, we were both like, we're too tired for this shit. Like it's not working.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think that just happens. But
Well, it gets
yeah.
the best of everybody. Like,
Yeah.
no one's perfect kind of
Yeah.
thing, and you just got to keep
Nah.
pushing. And if it interests you, just go back and
Yeah.
keep going.
I think my issue with production is like, I will start a song with a cool idea, cool motivation and vibe, and then I'll listen to it on repeat like that whole day or whatever, and then I'll probably stop and come back like a couple days later or even the next day, and then not have that same vibe anymore in my head. Like I'm just not in the mood anymore for it. Yeah. But what you're saying before, like how long does it take for me? Could be anything, man. Like I've had songs that take me ages. Like the songs on this EP, I've been working on them individually since I don't know, like April or something, like till this last week when I finished it. And I was like, I had the deadline, I was like, okay, we gotta get this, but yeah, it would be like just the main idea gets done in like a day for me, like the main structure and idea, but then it could take months or weeks or days to just
to
finalize little things or
Exactly.
yeah, like just finessing little things and
Do you guys do your own mastering as well, or
sometimes
because a lot of people say it's a big thing. It's like you make the track, but then to master it's like remaking the song almost.
That's why they always recommend you get a different recording engineer for that.
Yeah.
You can if you mix it yourself, you can never master it yourself because it turns into more mixing.
I think that applies a lot more for like rock, or not rock, I should say, but it's like band music and that like a lot of band members and bands and whatever definitely get like other people to master it.
Yeah,
but I feel like nowadays like everyone's kind of training to learn that stuff these days, and you have so many plugins and all that
Well,
you
that's
can
it.
do it yourself.
There's like websites as well that I've seen where it's like you can just upload the song and then they'll master
Yeah.
it through their program.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
Lando,
are,
right?
those are,
Yeah, but
those
how
are
legit
terrible.
is that though?
They're terrible.
Yeah.
I've gone through all this for like years, like trying to, and I learned how to do my own mastering. So even now I can master my own stuff fine. Yeah, I do it but that's what he was saying. Like, I prefer to do other people's stuff and not mine. And
Well, it
a
just
lot of
works.
people say that. Like, a lot of people say, don't do your own stuff, because you might be too critical, you might be this or that. But yeah, I think it's kind of legit. Like, I tend to spend too much time on little things that aren't important because I want to make it perfect about my song. But with other people's songs, I could be like, that's not needed. Like, take that out. Like. But with mine, I'm like, nah, but I spent like an hour making that. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
well, that's like, creating your masterpiece. But as you just said, it's like you listen to someone else's stuff, you're like, no, take that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
not every song's a Mona Lisa,
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
So most stuff for Sub-Era, for example, I master, because if it's not, like, some artists will send it to us mastered. If they want to do it with someone else, that's fine. But if not, I'll just do it for them. And I can do it, like, fine. But with my EP, I got the whole thing mastered by Confucius. I don't know if you know him, Harry from Harry Powell. He headlined our last event.
Really?
Yeah,
good,
he's
like?
a lad. He's really good. Yeah.
Wait, he headlined what?
That? Yeah. Yeah, it
Really?
did. Yeah.
Was that
he's a
at
lad,
the court?
yeah.
At the court, you said. Oh, that would have been a good gig.
Yeah, it looked like it went off. They changed the stage though for some reason. I don't know if you saw that. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, he said he was tired.
Yeah. For a 1 hour set. Was it 2 hours or 1 hour?
1 hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it might have been 1.5. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, it's tiring, dude. I feel like drum and bass is so much more tiring.
It is.
Than
I 100%. It's just.
you just
It's faster. It's just like you're
moving
into it.
so
you know,
quick. Like,
that's it, right? Like, the same
drum
thing.
and bass
It's
is the only genre that ever makes me like sweat when I'm DJing. Like, everything else, I'm like, chilled, you're just vibing. But with drum and bass, you're like, fuck. Like,
It's just like-
and it's usually and it's usually like every set that you go play is 4 decks. Like, it's not, so it's stressful, man. Like, it's fun as hell, and I love it. But yeah.
Do you guys ever play on 3 or 4 decks as well?
Yeah, I'm
Just,
always
just like chopping and changing and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way to do it with
I think
drum
it's
bass, though.
Yeah, I think I try, like, if there's 4 decks, we try to like have at least 2 or 3 songs going at once. Like, just,
Yeah, that's it. Just layer and just get
yeah,
the energy
just
there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harry's a cool guy. If anyone needs mastering, look him up.
Yeah, hit up Harry.
He's good. He's killing it, man. Like, yeah, he's moving to New Zealand.
No shit.
For he's releasing on like biggest labels, and he's like killing it. So he's the
Well,
lad.
hopefully
He knows
soon
what he's
people will be
doing.
able to go touring again, and
Yeah.
the world might get back to the way it used to be. Maybe.
Well, New Zealand's. I think that's why most people are going there. Is New Zealand's kicking
because
off.
they've had heaps of artists go there, and like all sorts of like, had a few festivals pop up. I'm pretty sure, and a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, Dimension's a pretty big name.
Yeah, man. They all like all the. I think the only thing happening in New Zealand is drum and bass right now. Like,
which is good. Yeah,
yeah, it's
bring
cool.
it on.
But yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, a lot of other stuff isn't as I don't know, popular as drum and bass right now there, which everyone's there. Yeah, Bo's there. Sub Focus is there.
Sub
Alex
Focus is
Perez. Yeah,
Holy shit!
Everyone's
Alex
there.
Perez.
yeah. Alex moved there.
No shit.
Yeah. He moved there like halfway or something, or a couple months ago. I don't know. Yeah.
I was gonna ask though as well. So with Sub-Era, because I remember last time we were talking to you guys, had, like people emailing and contacting you to get their tracks on your label and stuff like that. Has it been increasing? Like how's that going and stuff like that?
Yeah. I think it's about the same. I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we've increased like getting a ton every day or something, but yeah, we get a couple a month that come in, and we've signed a few more for this coming year now.
Yeah. Because all good, Damon?
No, all good. Oh, no, I was just saying.
Oh, you better be all
doing
good.
good.
Yeah. But then, so with that, because I remember you guys saying you're going to do like a compilation kind of thing and like release like an album of like?
Well, we did.
Yeah, are you doing another one at all?
Probably
or?
not for a while, I would say.
How did that go though? Because before last time we interviewed, that was before that one.
I think it was after we released that in March. I think.
Oh yeah, so it was
or
ages
May
ago.
even.
It's 20.
Yeah, it did.
They did go well. Yeah.
I think it achieved what we wanted it to achieve. Yeah, I think like it could have like it didn't get the biggest amount of plays or but it was our first release, our first compilation. But it achieved what we wanted, which was to show everyone our sound and like what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was good. Like it went well. Everyone, a lot of people and everyone that I know heard it. Like, so that's what you can ask for. Like,
it's still a good thing though, because you're helping out the community. That's what matters, right?
Yeah. Well, I think we had like 10 songs that were on that compilation. Yeah, we had like 10 songs on that one, so there was a decent amount of artists on there.
Yep, just ignore that. Yeah. So 10 artists on that. Then.
Yeah. That was cool, man.
That was our first event was to like celebrate the launch of that, I think.
Yeah, but it didn't go ahead because of COVID. So we were meant to like our first event was meant to be get as many of those artists from Perth on the gig and celebrate the launch of that, and then COVID hit like that week.
Yeah,
and we never launched it, and
But you guys launched it after though.
Yeah, we did events after. No, the album still came out, but we did the events later, but we didn't do it that way anymore. We just decided to just do an event.
That's the thing though. I mean, 2020 was everybody. Sorry for forgetting about that and actually in March and interviewing you.
Yeah, dude, it was such a crazy year.
It's just confusing.
Talking about 2020, can we just hold on for 1 sec?
Here we
go. I watched this movie 2 nights ago called Contagion. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I've never seen it.
I've seen it.
What is it?
I know where this is going.
It's word for word what 2020 was.
It was like The Simpsons wrote that movie. Like, it was an exact replica of it. China had a flu that came out. It was I don't want to get too into it, but I was like, man.
Are they allowed to release that?
It was released 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
That's the thing. Yeah.
Holy crap.
I saw lots of stuff online about it.
It's crazy, man. I watched it.
I pulled it up.
I put it on Netflix because I didn't have anything else to watch. I was like, fuck it, like let's just watch this. And every 10 minutes I was like,
I forgot. That's
what is happening here? Like,
this is ridiculous. This is like word for word.
Yeah. You've got to watch it. It's crazy. I was mind blown. Hey, but yeah, 2020 was crazy.
Such a nuts year.
Yeah.
I gotta say that I reckon some of us have kind of come out stronger after it though. Right? Like just more work.
We
more
got to
gigs
we got to catch up with a lot of stuff like behind the scenes, which
is
time to do stuff like stuff.
Yeah. Because it was just like it was almost like just like a big break, I guess, for everybody. But at the same time, it's like. Who knows what was going to happen kind of thing. Like, who knew?
It's such a weird year, man. Like, it's going to go down in history.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Unless 2021's worse. So
we'll see. Wait and see.
Fuck, knock on wood, bro.
But speaking of that, though, like, what do you guys have planned for 2021 and stuff? Like, I mean, for me, it's just work and grind, but just...
Well, I think, man, like, our goals and everything have, like, changed quite a lot, or postponed or something, I guess. We had goals that we set at the start of 2020, and the direction we were going and all that. And I think we hit all the goals, which is sweet for 2020. But our direction's a bit off from where we're looking because of COVID. So we initially wanted to do events in 2020, and then 2021 try and start moving interstate with Subera and even do like a tour of our artists on the label.
Just like capital cities type of thing.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it on one of the podcasts a while ago.
Maybe
before COVID.
Yeah. But
sorry guys.
We were throwback.
A blur.
Oh, dude,
we were throwback to the last podcast.
My memory is terrible, so I didn't remember that. But
we might not have. I might have been making shit up.
But yeah,
I reckon you're spitting truth.
But that didn't happen, obviously. So like, we're still stuck in Perth.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Like, I think it was a good thing. I think it gives us another year or maybe even longer to just hone in more on Perth and
to be fair, we got it pretty good in Perth. Yeah, being able to run events and stuff still.
Yeah, our events have been going well. we've only done a few, but like, yeah, every time that we've run one, it's the turnout's better and better, and
well, it's like I was saying before. Like when I saw you guys at the sewing room for that gig, that was nuts. That was so good.
Thank you.
Well, no,
thanks, man.
Yeah, not sewing room. Sorry, the Retrobite downstairs.
Oh
yeah, that was nuts. That was so cool.
Yeah, man,
like,
it's such a cool venue. Hey,
yeah. It was like you guys packed it out. It was just great.
We should probably get back there soon.
Yeah.
Do it.
Cool.
Such a cool venue.
It just suits our vibe as well.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, it's
really
just like
cool.
that underground kind of like
Yeah.
fence kind of vibe.
Yeah, I
Like-
think the fences. Hey, yeah,
It's like simplistic as well with the lights, but it just looks.
The well, the other thing was like we couldn't get back into there because they were booked out like crazy until like March this year, so we just couldn't get back in with them. And then we went to sewing room, and sewing room's just as good. Like I don't know if you've been there or not,
No, I've been there a couple of times.
but it's like the same vibe, really. Like
It's
it's
like
a little bit
hallway
bigger.
almost,
yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but it's the same vibe.
One thing that creeped me out about the sewing room is those little dolls they have in that little
in
cabinet. They've got all the dolls in there.
Yeah, that's,
have you seen that?
Yeah, isn't that in the green room?
No,
it's next to the bar.
Next to the bar, they have
It's
dolls
like
and stuff.
it's like a cabinet, like a whiskey cabinet or something, with like glass and everything.
Everything else is dark and it's lit up with dolls and
It's like Chucky doll kind of vibe.
and they're all holding like Emu export cans and all this stuff.
And like we didn't even see it. I didn't see it until like midnight, and I'm drinking, and I just see this like, what the fuck? Like
that's a cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
that was cool, man. Yeah, it's a cool venue. So we're gonna make a return to there in March. I'm not gonna say any more, but it's coming. It's coming. Look up
It's
for
on
next
its way.
week.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna announce it next week. So
22nd
yeah,
January.
Oh shit, the date's coming up.
yeah. So we're coming out with that, and keen to just do more events this year. We've really enjoyed it. Like it's gone well, better than I thought it would. So we just keep going with it, and
everything's been so just like in limbo. Who knows what's gonna happen, this and that, but it's just so far things have been all right.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the whole idea of planning for 2022 or something, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just let's just try and do events for this year and have fun, and on top of that, obviously have releases, live streams and all that. So yeah.
What platforms is your music on and stuff like that, for like all the collabs and everything?
For Subera, it's like all our artists on everything, like Spotify, iTunes, everything, Beatport, Juno, Download, whatever,
SoundCloud,
YouTube.
What do you guys reckon is like the biggest one out of all? Like would Beatport be kind of up there with the most amount of sales and stuff like that? Or
Beatport's definitely good.
Yeah, all our sales come from Beatport. But I'm saying that like we're a small label, so we're not breaking in sales, but
it's still like the sales are sale though.
Yeah.
Still pretty
So
cool.
I mean, it gives us a bit of validation and a bit of like happiness
that's it, a bit
that
of love
someone
back,
actually is digging what we're doing.
Just like the genre, the style you guys have been going for. Like I remember last time when you showed us like the dark, ominous tracks that you were making and stuff. It's so cool.
Thanks, man.
It's just like it's so unique in a way. Well, it's like
I think there's not really. I mean, it's quite a common, I think, style in Perth, like that DJs play, but there's not really like anyone else that
that
lately focuses
promotes
on
it
it.
like us.
exactly. Or like are there other people in Perth that make it as well, like produce it? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
think,
lots.
yeah. It's quite a common like style of drum and bass now, and it's not just drum and bass. It's that whole aesthetic in
the dark,
music.
gloomy. Because what genre would you even say that it falls under with drum and bass? Because it's like it's
still drum and bass.
I mean, like would it
but
be?
yeah, you could call it deep drum and bass.
Yeah.
Deep, liquid rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that's one thing I haven't really caught up with the lingo recently, because it's like, I know neuro, jump up, liquid, the whole lot, but it's like, what are rollers? But then they have roller like the roller event every Easter at Rosemount. It's like, but isn't that just drum and bass? No, apparently it's not.
It's there's like this
that's it.
I think it's basically just deep bassy. The whole name comes from rolling bass, which basically means bass that you hear that's like moving bass, like so
most of the what tracks? Oh yeah.
But
like the low end horn, foghorn. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So and It's just I guess a way that they describe it. But they've been calling it that for like 20 years or more.
It's
just
always been around.
I think it only like recently people kind of have been debating to make it like a subgenre or whatever. But the truth is, it's been around forever. It's just
well, it's like with jungle as well. It's like jungle's always been there.
Well, I mean, even jungle can be a roller. It just depends on how it sounds.
And how it's constructed and all that. Yeah.
But yeah, man. We're mostly focused on that kind of drum and bass. And then we have halftime drum and bass, which is like the glitchy beat stuff. And
is that that would kind of fall under breaks, right?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of in that industry. It's I think it's technically
so much here.
it's technically a drum and bass subgenre.
Yeah.
Because it's the same like tempo as drum and bass, but halftime. But yeah, there's so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're just like, people could send me flipping psytrance as long as it fits, and I'm like, I wouldn't accept it. But if but if they did, and I'm like, this is sick, then sure.
That's that's what's so good though as well, because it's not just saying, oh, we only take drum and bass. Like, I mean, sure, as you said, like if it's psytrance, like as long as it fits, it fits. And, like, if it doesn't fit,
yeah. We just released our latest track was a deep dubstep track, which is like an old school dubstep vibe.
So it kind of sucks because I would say Damo pull it up and this and that, but we're putting it on YouTube now, and if we get our last strike, then a whole page comes down.
No, you could play our last one because that was a free release, so there's no copyright on it. Okay. If you want to play that, go to our.
Sounds like we gotta play it now.
Yeah, you gotta play it now.
In the meantime, you want to read out the Facebook comments.
Oh yeah, Facebook comments. Who's watching?
Josh Vandermeer.
Oh yeah.
Here's the future.
He's the one. He's the guy that released the track. Yeah. Our last track. So.
There's a lot of confidence in it, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's the future.
Thanks, bro.
Crofton.
There you go. Shout out Corey.
Yeah, we haven't seen Corey in ages.
Yeah, he's been
saying up to Sabira boys.
You.
Yeah, Corey's
Thanks, guys.
He's focusing on his degree. Yeah, real life, not the music side.
Go to SoundCloud.
Yeah, we're going underground.
Yeah, you actually got to find it on LimeWire.
That's it. Yeah. A forgotten platform.
Yeah. I got a dub player, the vinyl. You got to.
Have you guys ever thought about producing like vinyls at all, or like getting some stuff pressed?
It's expensive, man.
How expensive? I thought it'd be like $20 or something like that.
Yeah, but per vinyl.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't want to go print 100
that top one, yeah. That's the one that we just released with Kanjuro.
Right,
so this is deep dubstep.
You might have to turn the desktop volume up, maybe. Yeah, on that.
Shout out Josh Vandermeer.
Yeah, no, we got it.
Vandermeer.
Here we go.
This is 140 deep dubstep. Can they hear me right now?
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
Cool. This is a sick track. It's really cool. But once again, like, it's just drum and bass, but this is Sabira to a T, like the style,
Yeah, just to feel the
underground.
energy, yeah.
How can you move faster than possible? Fight longer than possible.
My favorite part is the drop
without the most powerful inputs of the experience.
That's really good.
Can you turn it down a bit, Damo? Just a little
The
bit.
fear of death.
That is dope.
Sick,
that is so good.
Yeah, man, he's a talented kid. Yeah, so that's old school dubstep kind of vibe,
Well, hopefully there'll be like a resurgence of that.
There is definitely on its way up. Nicholas Saleri. Yeah. He's been at every event so far. So we kind of like tried to do a thing of our first set every night that we kind of stuff, just to, like get the vibe going.
Yeah.
It's weird because last time we played at the song, we went from all of the people before us playing. It was like a remembrance night for.
Yeah, some band.
It was a remembrance night for some pop artists, and then I went straight into this, and it was a bit of a switch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kanjuro.
And
All
you're
right, what happened to my tunes? The background music. Yeah, it's still there. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so then with the vinyl, so it's going to be expensive
right.
then. But like, did you ever
Yeah.
just get it as a collector's thing in a way?
I think we can do it.
Because like even the
at one
artwork,
point,
pull up the
yeah.
artwork again just for that.
will. That's
Like if you had a vinyl that just had that print of it, it just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
looks like a TIE fighter. Put that on the wall. That would be sick. That's
Star
like
Wars,
a
close your ears.
that's like a vinyl in itself though. Like it looks
Yeah.
like a vinyl.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's already halfway there, bro. So.
yeah. Well, just get the digital vinyl then. Yeah.
okay, all that. Yeah.
Well, we were talking a while ago about buying a bunch of vinyls and making samples out of them, like getting samples from vinyls.
Yeah.
Would that be hard to do though? Because you'd have to get like. Is
Yeah.
there a
Legally,
digital-
there's a lot of issues.
yeah, I'm not surprised. But you don't,
yeah.
not all the time. You mean you just say that you sampled from it, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah. You don't always.
There's ways around stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
But
There's always ways around things.
But no, it's just, I think it's quite expensive. Like we looked into, we didn't really look into that much, but
Josh
I
brought the
looked-
idea up.
Yeah, and I just looked into like some of the distribution guys that we were working with at the time, and they were offering vinyl, and I was like, oh, like how much would that cost? And it was like crazy, so we were just like, no,
Yeah,
like,
no way. Yeah.
don't worry, because it's cool, but it didn't look like a viable option that would
Yeah, it'd be
return that money,
profitable, Yeah. It just be
and
like,
it's not all about money, but it's just I didn't want to end up with like debt, so I was like,
That's exactly. Yeah.
like,
Getting something that you wouldn't really use in a way.
Yeah.
Like, you could use it, but then at the same
Yeah.
time, it just sit in the corner
but
almost.
a collector's edition might be a good idea. Just do
Yeah.
1 or 2 collector's cuts.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, see, that's what I've been thinking. Like
That'd be a good idea.
my Christmas present, my brother got me the first 4 original Gorillaz albums, all
yeah.
on vinyl and stuff. I haven't opened them or anything like that, but
Yeah,
I just want to
absolutely.
hang them up somewhere.
Yeah.
because it's just
Nice.
like what got me
Classic.
into music, kind of. They're classics.
Yeah, man.
And it's just
That's
like
sick.
good to you walk in somewhere like, oh shit, look at that,
Yeah, yeah.
this place is cool.
Yeah, Alex is a cool guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
aesthetics.
Should put him in here.
Well, I was thinking about that, but then in the heat they might get warped.
Yeah,
'Cause this
yeah,
room gets so hot.
True. That's such man.
No,
Vinyl is
actually, it
such
doesn't.
a-
If any future guests know, it's always a very comfortable temperature.
That's it. Yeah.
I was
Don't mention it when you come to Perth. It's perfect. Come on the stream.
I was DJing vinyl for a little while. Like, I didn't play much out. I think I only did like 2 gigs with like vinyl. But I did it for like 6 months, and then I just sold it all, and I was like,
Really, you sold all your vinyls?
no, I've got the vinyl, but like the decks, I sold them all.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just so
Yeah.
expensive these days.
You
yeah,
have to lug so much stuff around.
Exactly.
yeah. It was the reason why I sold it was just that it takes up so much space. It's such a mission to set up
Yeah.
compared to even CDJs like or a controller or whatever. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
it would take me like a half an hour just to set up like 3 decks and make sure the grounding's right and the cables and and make sure everything's level and like it's too much effort.
It's kind of funny. My brother knows this guy. He's really good mates with this guy out of a really popular band in Perth. I don't want to say the name just in case, right? But apparently, he plays at a few pubs around Perth, right?
Yeah.
And it's like Sunday afternoon, like record sesh kind of thing. What he will do is he'll rock up with a crate of vinyl, right?
Yeah.
And he'll just put one vinyl on, but he'll have an RCA cable running down underneath for his phone.
Fuck.
So then people will come up to him and be like, "Oh, dude, like, can you play this?" Like, "Oh, he'll love the track." Like,
And then
you
he's
know?
only got vinyl, so
No,
he's
but
like, I can't.
No, what he'll do is he'll go over, look through the crate, right? Not take it out of its, like, just take the vinyl out of its sleeve, right? And then put it on, and then quickly press play on his phone. So it looks like he's actually playing, but he's not. It's like cheating, but I guess it works, right? And he still gets gigs. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Whatever
It's
makes
one way
it
to
work.
do it, right?
I've
Cash it
seen.
in.
I mean, that's pretty creative, so I'll give him some credit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've seen a DJ that I was doing a gig and this chick was on before me, and she just played a mix like that she's pre-recorded, like an hour mix.
Really?
And just sat there drinking, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, there's people out there that do that.
but it wasn't like you know, an event or anything like that where
Yeah.
you're just doing 1 hour sets. It was like a couple hours, but I was like,
Even
man.
still, like, I'd get so bored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
well,
would,
that's true. Yeah,
You're like, what are you supposed to do? Just dance and have
Yeah.
fun and be like, just
yeah, be happy.
press, pretend to twist knobs. Like, do the full Paris Hilton thing and just be like,
Oh man.
nipple grab knobs. But, you know, it's just the industry. It's how
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Everyone has their own ways of doing things, I
That's
guess.
it. You got to make money somehow, and people
Yeah.
make money in amazing ways. So.
Well, speaking of the industry, boys, check out the comments for the track you just played.
Yeah, we've got a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone
Hey, cheers,
watching.
guys.
Honestly, thank you.
Yeah, and Simon Show, man, he seems to enjoy it pretty much.
Oh yeah,
well.
he released
Yo.
on our label at the start. With the compilation. He's a good guy.
So how many members have you guys actually got for? Because I know it's just like you guys now, just the main members, right? But then like underneath, like with the people that have actually like, you know, sent their, you know, part of the label in a way. How many would you say? Like 20, 30, 40?
Quite a few.
Oh, I wouldn't say above 20. I think
Still,
If you think of like every submission we've got, there's not
submissions or just people that are on the label.
or like submissions on the label, like no, actually not on the
On the
so
label, yeah.
released, yeah.
Yeah, I think like 15 or something.
Yeah.
or
That's still- that's
something
pretty
like
good,
that.
though.
Yeah. And you know, we're super lucky to have people that want to actually be a part of it. It's just finding, like we get a lot of submissions, but it's just finding
Yeah, the right thing.
the right vibe and the right quality. You know.
Yeah.
But we're still always like happy to give people advice on other types of tracks as well.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't suit our.
I think now like we're probably a little bit more selective than we were at the start, just because we're trying to make sure it fits that vibe 100%
Yeah.
and all that, and make sure the quality's there.
Do you guys reckon you ever not change your vibe, but like, you know, grow in a way? Because you know how it is, like, say, for example, like Circus Records, and it's like it used to just be like dubstep, but now it's like you have to make this in a way. You have to make this specific thing.
We'll find out.
Because I mean, like, you guys are doing a specific thing, but it's still loose though.
Well, yeah, I think like it is specific, but it's also covers like
Yeah, everything.
4 or 5 genres. You
Exactly,
know? So
yeah.
it's quite a wide range.
Yeah, it's just something that time will tell.
Exactly, yeah.
But I think overall the aesthetic should be the same. Like whether a new genre pops up or something, like that's, you know, whatever. But as long as the theme or the aesthetic of it is the same, I think that's important. Like the branding and all that. you know? Yeah.
Do you guys reckon there are any new genres popping up recently or anything like that?
I watched a video earlier today.
Yeah.
It was someone was saying, or have we experienced everything in music? Like, have we got all the genres? Is there nothing new? Is what the thing was. And this guy was like, no, there's bird music. And this guy just literally records birds. And that was it. Like, he didn't use it to make a beat. It was just
It's just birds, yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking sick.
This is dance music. This is IDM right here. Intelligent dance music.
I was like, oh man.
But if you think about it, like bow style, like roll, like foghorns, like that's pretty new still. Foghorns only got worked out like not long ago.
Yeah, I think have you heard of Foghorn? Do you know what that is?
Kind of,
Listen,
yeah.
our song's free as well. The one that we did, play that. The one that we did. On
Top 30 bird songs.
Oh, yeah.
Just quickly, here we go.
and it's,
Can you list off the top 10, please?
Just real quick, this is from that
Sorrows,
song.
Screeches, the Hooters,
Yeah.
the Carolers, and it's all about
This is a feature by Red Sparrow.
That's it. This is the kookaburra in my backyard.
the red whiskered bulbul.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Fair enough.
Australian owlet nightjar. Yeah,
Nightjar.
And then the powerful owl.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, that's a real motherfucker. You know
Can
what I'm
you
saying?
play it at all? The
That's a
powerful.
banger.
Yeah, I can.
That one's a banger,
All
right?
right, here we go. Oh, you have to turn it up on the thing. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I just birds.
Fucking
Wait,
pretty
do you turn it up
powerful,
on-
boys.
do you turn it up on the
Sample
desktop
these.
thing? Oh, yeah, you do, yeah.
Wonder if these have copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get copyright for the
And then
powerful,
imagine
powerful owl sound.
do you think the copyright is the owl coming in and ripping the shit out of your vocal cords?
Yeah, that's
At
it.
least they didn't lie. That is a powerful owl.
Right.
I'm pretty scared of that.
Someone
owl.
on the other side's just like, I need royalties.
Yeah, go to Subarena and check out the one from us. So
Yeah.
this, for anyone that doesn't really know what foghorns is, this is definitely a foghorn song.
So when you
Very
say
intense.
when you guys say foghorns, do you mean like, you know,
like a foghorn.
like
a ship
yeah, a
foghorn,
ship
yeah.
going through the mist and like, okay,
Yeah.
there's a lighthouse.
Yeah.
You'll hear
So-
it in a bit.
So,
Right, here we go.
Hear it, boys.
it's
Summer is the
it's
best time of the year, right?
it started out like that. Like people would just like mid 2019, I think it started.
Started out like shit.
And it was shit. Like people were just playing a drum bass beat and just like, but it off tuned, you know.
That's sick. Like the Lighthouse, like that movie, The
Like,
Lighthouse.
yeah, but it didn't sound good. So now it's been like a year and a half. People have refined it, and it sounds cool. So I don't know if you'll enjoy it or not, but this is.
Did the foghorns? Are they still offbeat? Are they still like out of tune? Is that like the pinnacle of the
no,
genre?
I mean this one's not.
So yeah, this is the last song me and Josh released.
Yeah, but this is a free release as well, so
yeah.
you won't get pinged. We did 2 free releases.
I hear it.
Yeah, it kind of just sounds like a horn.
Yeah, just a low horn, like almost like a this a foghorn.
The leader
Tony's fucked.
among adolescents
What?
So in this guy in the SoundCloud comment said it's fucked.
Sweet.
is likely
Thanks,
to
man.
remain the leader.
I appreciate it. My music's fucked.
He's usually slightly bigger or stronger than the average.
That's a
That's an absolute banger.
Took a lot of inspiration from Bo.
look, like
I think
everyone's
Bo's like the king for like foghorns.
That was really good with it, yeah. Everyone's making this kind of stuff, yeah.
Have you guys played this out yet? Or
Yeah.
Played it at
Where we played?
Highlife.
High Life. I played it at, I don't know, whatever I played last. Can't remember where it was.
Played it at the song.
Yeah, I played it at Argy. Yeah, we played it all over, and it always goes off. So,
Yeah, it would. Like that's what it's about to us. It's just
Saw a lot of like bass crunches.
yeah.
Especially at Highlife, everyone was like,
It's
So yeah, so this is like, you know, foghorn and this is roller. This is, you know, call it whatever you want. Yeah, so it's just, this is like a very common style these days, and we fucking love it.
Yeah.
You know, and this is like the kind of stuff that we play. No, that's right. Yeah, this is like, that's the kind of stuff that we play like when we do back-to-back sets. So we wanted
do
to
back-to-backs a lot.
Yeah,
recently.
So we've been so we kind of wanted to make something that would, you know, fit that vibe. And
Let's actually talk about back-to-backs because Mitch is actually booking me for a back-to-back at not a festival, a rave soon apparently. And
with
then,
him or
yeah, with him. I've never done a back-to-back ever.
They're a lot of fun.
Like, and the worst part is I don't use Pioneer, so it's gonna be so interesting.
so what's he playing on?
We're doing
CD
Pioneer,
days.
yeah.
Okay.
C3000s apparently.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how I go on that because I mean we got the cue points on them, but I have to
Yeah.
go
Is it
through
like a
them.
warehouse rave or something? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's been
Involved with those guys.
involved with a few of those guys.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure the last one he actually threw.
I thought, yeah, we gotta get this on, you know.
I haven't watched that movie.
This is Ned.
No, I haven't
And
watched
this
that
is
either.
This is you, bro.
Yeah.
But like apparently like the last one he did one called Wavelength or something like that. And it's,
yeah.
and it's like near Harbour Town, so close. It's like so close to like just between Northbridge, you know, where Capital was and everything like that. And it's just like
Yeah.
apparently it was just flat out. And they had like this UFO thing in the corner where it's on a forklift and you can like raise it up and down with projectors and lasers and stuff. Because it's like it's less restricted, so you can do more kind of thing.
Did they put that there, or was that the venues?
No, that they actually put that there.
Because don't they just go and set up like abandoned warehouses or something like that?
Yeah, apparently it was just like a warehouse, and then it's like, okay, we got a
like-
forklift. Can you park it there, and we make a construction around it, and put some projectors on it? Like,
Sick.
There's been a lot of warehouse raves recently.
Yeah.
I reckon it's a new thing, though, honestly.
And it's
Well,
going
it's
for
an
a-
old thing that's coming back.
Yeah.
And it's an
Exactly,
underground vibe.
It's
Which
the
is
new
good.
old thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, new old thing.
It's
But
good, like Berlin type of vibe, underground, dark.
Well, it's just cheaper as well, don't you think? Because it's like, you know, you can go out and you pay $20
Yeah,
on
well,
the door
yeah,
and
they're all bring
BYO.
your own. Yeah. The thing is
Which I
that
think
I'm
is
curious
illegal.
about is
I think.
is it legal? Because I played one.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I gonna get in shit for this? Like,
Are they going to come and confiscate my equipment?
no, I mean, I just rocked up, you know.
Yeah.
But everyone, you know, everyone was everyone, you know.
Yeah.
And they had their own drinks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Like,
Is
is
that
that security guard legit?
no, there wasn't a security guard.
Really?
So
There's no security.
I was just thinking like, I don't think I'll run an event that way because I just don't know if it's legal or not. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't want to take a risk for that. But you know.
But that's where it's just so interesting, though, right? Because these are
But
popping
it
up.
must be though, because
Yeah.
it must be legal because it's public, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
advertised, and so I don't know.
It's not like you need to know someone that knows someone to be able to get
Exactly,
to it.
yeah.
It's
Not
all
like
over
back in the
Facebook.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was so good back in the day, where it's like, you know, I heard stories about where a mate of mine's told me, like, you go to a post box and then like someone will be there and be like, all right, now go to this phone booth, and you go to the
Yeah.
phone booth and it's like the location's here, kind of
Yeah.
thing, just to make sure the police don't find out.
Yeah,
But then,
yeah.
like,
It's kind of like bush stuff type of thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, according to Perth now, bush doofs are technically illegal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
raves can, if they're illegal, so are raves. You know,
Well,
it's
that's
called
what.
logic, bitch.
Yeah, no, but bush drifts are legal, but I'm trying to figure out the whole warehouse thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it's like in the middle of the city.
yeah,
it's
You have to do
public.
a lot of stuff
'cause
to
the
get
bush
away with
drifts, no one knows where they are until you know.
that's it. But then like you
So-
walk around the city, and you're like, holy shit, there's a warehouse and it's just thumping out of there. What's
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah.
Oh look,
police
entry
just
fee.
deaf
All
all the
right.
time.
Yeah.
Because that's it. Some of them actually do like entry on the door as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like
It's like a
isn't-
proper event.
Yeah, but isn't that like borderline illegal as well? Because it's like
I don't know.
it's not licensed to be able.
But that's
to
what I'm trying
make
to figure
money.
out is
yeah,
And it's
is
not
it
probably-
licensed? Because you like most of these places are like mechanic warehouses or something like that.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Is
But
there a
that's it. I
license
think the
for
one
it?
that Mitch actually helped out with is like a garage or something like that.
Yeah, right. I
It's
don't
like
know.
an old school like.
It's cool though, but yeah, I'm
I
just
hope we're not
curious.
throwing people into the shit here.
No, I mean I didn't say anything. You know.
But the thing is, though, is like if you guys drove past it, like if I ever get to show you guys where it is, that you'll literally go, no shit, it's that building.
Yeah,
Because
right.
it's like everybody drives past it,
Yeah,
and you just
yeah.
wouldn't think of it.
Is it
Yeah.
on Hay Street?
It's so you've got like Harbour Town, and then you've got like Magnet House here, but it's like, you know how you go up there and you go left to go on Magnet House and Murray or whatever. Oh no,
Yeah. I
no,
think I
sorry,
know-
it's where the Perth Arena. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I've
know,
got it up on
I know
Google
what you're
Maps,
talking
like,
about. Yeah.
It's just like this old. They've got like an education little thing next
Yeah,
to it
right.
and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just
Sweet.
whack. But
So that's what you're playing at, so in one of those.
hopefully,
Yeah.
if he books me, hopefully
Yeah.
he books me.
Oh,
That'd
it's
be
cool,
good
man.
fun.
Yeah, which just it'd be something different as well, because it's. I was saying this the other day to a few mates, where it's like, you know, going out and playing every weekend. Like I did 10.5 hours set on Saturday, but playing Dancing Queen and then playing Gimme a Man After Midnight,
Yeah.
and then playing all just the cheesy stuff, Sweet Dreams, Beyonce, and this and that, and it's just like week in week out. It doesn't
Right.
get to you. But it's just
You want to play rave music.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like that's exactly it. Play the good stuff. Play what you want to play.
Oh, apparently, according to Rave on Perth, yeah, they. I don't know if they are legal, but they certainly advertise where they're happening weeks before they actually happen.
They don't give a shit if it's illegal.
I'm just curious about you're selling tickets and then it's bring your own alcohol. And
Yeah.
like since we've done events, like I've seen contracts and everything about venues and alcohol licensing and all that. And I'm like,
Very
this is
strict.
stressful
Yeah,
and
so
strict,
strict.
with legal. So I'm like, you know, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, that's
to
the
me,
thing as well. Is like you can't.
Not my problem.
You can't break your license though. Like if you have a liquor license and you break
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you can get either fined huge,
Yeah.
or they can take some restrictions off you.
Yeah,
Where
we
it's like
had
you
we had an issue with one of our streams. We did like a rooftop stream, back in like October or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a
Was
while
that
ago.
Retrobite upstairs? Or?
No, it's next door to them. It was just a hotel. I won't name them.
Yeah,
just,
that's
you know,
okay. Yeah.
People can probably look it up if they want.
Yeah.
But I won't name it. But we had an issue there where one of the DJs brought in alcohol, and it's a licensed venue, so like they couldn't. And
Yeah.
yeah, the guy went like the manager like lost his shit at me, and I
Really?
was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I didn't know.
But like
Fucking
that's
idiot.
like what I was saying before, because I'm pretty sure it's like, say if you have an ETP, like extended trading permit to like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something like that, and someone blatantly breaks the rules and don't follow it, they can just go, well, you just lost that.
Yeah,
Like they can literally just go, well, it's not a slap on the wrist. You fucked up. So
Yeah.
you fucked up. You didn't take action. You know.
Well, if you're like in a contract and you're running like an actual event, like at a venue like Capital or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and you break that as like an event organizer or something, then you're very fucked.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, you're the one who's
you're
You've,
gonna
right.
get fined
you've signed
and-
all the contracts. And
Yeah.
agreed to everything.
That's
So-
it. Yeah. You decided to follow their rules and then break their rules, and then
Yeah.
you just don't come back ever again.
Yeah.
But
Most of the time, that would probably end in like a fine or something like pretty hard.
Yeah.
To,
But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things, though. It's just you have to respect the rules. Like,
man.
everywhere you go, like you can't throw an event and just be like, all right, well, we're going to do this on the side. It's like, well, do you want to play there ever again? Do you want to get booked there ever again?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, that place that we did it, we're not going back. The place that we did the rooftop thing.
yeah, it's just not happening again.
There was a few issues. Man, it was such a cool spot, but the main issue was too many people rocked up.
Yeah.
And it was meant to be a private thing. I think I don't know where you were.
Yeah,
You were meant to
invited
come.
me, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
was
Mitch and them were
working.
there. Yeah. And just too many people rocked up and we had to kick like everyone out. I don't know if they told you. But
Yeah, everything I remember here,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
it was going well for like 90% or 80% of the day. And then the last 2 hours or something, it happened and I don't know where like 10 people rocked up and it's a place like as big as this room, so it was tiny. We had
Yeah.
COVID restrictions, and then these people just rocked up and we were like, where did you they
Yeah.
came with the DJs, but I was like, what,
Yeah, who are
I
you?
said
Why are you
bring
here?
one,
Yeah.
like
Don't bring 5.
yeah. So like 10 people rocked up and the managers came and he was like, everyone needs to get out. And we were
Yeah.
like,
So it was just straight away. They didn't try and negotiate or anything. It was just like everyone pack up.
they just
leave.
said everyone except for the DJs just get out. So
Really?
I had to tell everyone to leave and I was like, fuck.
Oh, that's
So
alright.
that included everyone that was already there before that was chilling.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck.
So yeah, it ruined their fun, but at least you guys got to
Yeah, we
stay there.
yeah.
Though.
And it was no, they were really nice about it all, but yeah, it was just a bit
Was that
frustrating.
the live stream as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, we filmed it and then we streamed it, but yeah.
Have you guys done any more live streams recently or anything like that? Or?
When was that
We
last
did one for the launch of our song.
Did we?
Yeah, we played back to back.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. When was that? December? Hey, like early December,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
so.
Have you guys found that the restrictions are getting harder and harder, and like they just keep taking down the videos and stuff like that? Because I've just stopped doing it basically. It's like
Our last
what
one
can
wasn't
you
too
do?
bad.
Yeah, our last one was actually easy.
Only
I
got
think.
taken down like twice. Usually it
Yeah.
gets taken down like 10 times.
yeah. It was weird.
It's just so bad, isn't it? It's just all this copyright nonsense. Like,
Yeah.
It's just we're doing it for the love and for the free of it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
even-
It's
not-
so dumb.
Come on, Zul.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort your shit out.
Yeah, come on, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out for the audio. Oh shit! Oh, you turn it up.
Copyright.
Yeah.
We're down.
Bam, slap. No more YouTube.
The good thing about a lot of the good thing about
Ah, that's Nick who I was talking about before.
yeah, it's Nick,
Aloof.
Aloof.
Shout
I'm
out
sure
to
it sounds
Lou.
amazing.
Don.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys
Well, look at
DJing
it, he's
like a
into
champ,
it.
but I can't hear a thing.
The good thing about playing drum and bass live streams and stuff, like we play all on our live streams, we're a lot more open format for genres. So like rhythm's even allowed.
Yeah.
Or-
Just whatever.
Anything,
goes.
yeah, just whatever you want.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, but our live streams are open for people to come and have a good time. Like,
And it's not like you have to start off chill like at an event. You just
yeah, we just
play
go
your
for
set,
it.
whatever you want.
But yeah, we're a lot more open. But then when we have drum and bass, which is a lot, it doesn't get taken down that much because people are mixing like 4 songs together.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
Facebook can't pick up all these tracks at once. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. so I think we had like a good 3 or 4 hours of no copyright.
That would have been so good because it
Yeah.
would just be layering though. right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Just throws the algorithm off or whatever, you know.
I have to ask as well because with CDJs, so like for example, with native instruments and using Tractor, right?
Hey, Brian.
They've got a key system thing where it's like they can actually, if I was to play something like an, I don't know,
Yeah.
A minor and D minor,
Yeah.
and they're not physically,
Yeah.
they don't really go together, but they'll try and
You
merge the key kind of and like bridge that gap. With the CDJs, like if you play with the tempo, does it really adjust the pitch and
Well, it
everything?
depends because you can have master tempo on or off. It was off, the tempo changes when you change the BPM.
Okay.
But it was on, the key
Pitch.
just stays the same.
Okay, really?
I think it stays in key, but the pitch just detunes a bit.
Yeah. But it doesn't detune like a really noticeable, unless it's
I
like
don't think so.
10 or something like that, or
No,
15
because then
BPM.
even if you did go, I think you can set it to a wide and go
Yeah, because
very. I think you can do that, but then you're like 100 BPM off of the other
exactly.
song. So,
Yeah, it would sound completely whack.
But the
then.
3000s have a key function now.
Do they do?
Yeah, they
So
have
I can't
a.
wait to give them a go just to see what's on them. Kind of.
I've never even looked at them. Hey, like in person.
Can you
they look-
pull them up, Damo?
They look
CDJ
they look
3000?
tricky.
Yeah.
But they have the key function. So if you they have like a knob and you can just touch it and turn
Yeah.
turn it to go to M
whatever
or
key you want.
whatever you want, you know, like
M.
whatever they decide.
Okay. You're the producer here. M. I'm calling you out.
So,
Nah, I know it's not a key.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm saying it as a joke.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
saving himself now.
No, like you can go to all the keys A, F, C, E, whatever.
Yeah.
And then go through it on the like that top right thing there.
this
The knob, and it's basically just like a like you click it and you can select key or whatever.
Just
I don't
like
know.
pitch bend kind of thing.
Yeah. And it just changes it completely into the key of whatever you want. So if your other track's in F and this is in E, you can put it up by one, or you know.
That'd be so cool to try. And
But
just like-
I am curious because then, are you gonna go back into E after the other song's out,
Well, exactly. Yeah.
or are you just gonna leave? Because then it'll be like all
Exactly,
weird
yeah.
and you
yeah,
know.
you start playing, you just hear the pitch go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like a really high pitch. Stick with it.
Yeah. And then
Try
every
and-
song's just out.
Yeah. Because I actually did that once. I recorded a set at Long Chim's, right? And I had no idea, but it was like 40 minutes into my set. I actually had changed the pitch of the whole lot. It turns out I had no idea I could even do that. But it's like if you hold down... It's like if you hold down shift and press 1 or something like
Just
that.
on track.
On track, and you like move the deck, it actually will adjust the pitch of the whole lot. So like you hear this mix that I recorded it, and it's just like 40 minutes in, and then everything just goes like 2 octaves higher. So it's just like I try to listen to it, I can't listen to this. Like this is
great.
unlistenable basically.
Yeah.
Playing the Rolling Stones and it sounds like a chipmunk. Like,
Yeah.
and I had no idea.
I think tractors always had that for a while. Like,
yeah. But I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know how to do
could
it.
even do it, and then
Yeah.
I did it by accident. Oh shit! And had no idea until after I got home, recorded it or just uploaded it,
Yeah.
re-listened to it. Like, this is a bad mix.
Shit.
I can't leave this up. But I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, our boy Simon Sherman chimes in with "It's all money under the table." Brian Crofton with "Howdy Howdy Boys," cowboy emoji. And,
Cowboy emoji.
looks ready with "Good Day." So yeah, we're getting
Yo.
all the
So-
boys are starting to come out, eh?
So I have to ask as well, with your new EP called "Fear of Death" by Kanjuro, is that new?
That was
a single.
That was a single that we played before.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The EP.
I can barely see the TV. It's too far away.
Yeah. The EP coming out is called Black Sand.
So where did you get the names for them though? Like Black Sounds, it's a cool name. Yeah. And Kanjuro, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know. You have to ask him. Yeah.
Oh, is that the?
He's the artist.
That's the
Yeah.
Oh,
artist,
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
He's the guy that played. We just played that first song.
Yeah,
So he's the artist, Kanjuro,
Oh.
and then the song is "Fear of Death."
I'm gonna guess it's a One Piece reference. I'm gonna guess,
Maybe I don't know.
and it seems like a really obscure one too. Like it's only like I don't know. Google
The more
Kenjiro.
Maybe.
obscure, the better. Always
Yeah.
remember that, kids. Just
Yeah.
stand
no,
out.
But yeah, he's a cool guy. With Black Sand,
You saw some Black Sand?
I have a thing. Yeah, no, legit. So this is the idea. Maybe it's a bit like cliche or a bit cheesy, but
Here we go.
yeah, I had the songs right. I had like 4 of them set up, and the EP is like I've kind of designed it to play from start to finish, like, and have a bit of a journey over 5 songs where it changes a little bit, and it starts out with a purely liquid, you know, beautiful liquid type of light song, and then it gets and then it gets darker and darker and darker,
Yeah.
right? And so the whole theme of the EP is dark, right? Which was the black sand,
Yeah.
and then on top of it, it's got like an emotional side to it, and like a hopeful or beautiful or whatever type of melodic side to it as well. So not that like it really comes through that much in terms of like you won't be. It's not like Mozart or something, but I mean it's a lot more musical.
Yeah.
So
More musical than Mozart.
Yeah, that's it.
no.
Yeah,
I
you're up
mean,
there with the
a lot more
greats.
musical than my other stuff. A lot more musical than my other stuff. So there's a lot of pianos in there, a lot of like hectic melodies,
chords
and stuff,
progressions and
yeah,
yeah, the
like
whole
stuff
lot,
that
yeah.
I wanted it to have that kind of typical liquid melodic sound. So, but still keeping that dark, deep sound that I
Yeah.
like.
Like keeping your roots in a way. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
so it was kind of a merge of that. So Black Sand, the reason I came up with the name was I have this like I don't know what it is, like some sand sculpture art piece thing that I bought when I was away, and you just tip it upside down and black sand falls everywhere, and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
And I tried for months, probably like a week. Like I tried for like a week trying to animate a video of this, like that looked just like this, because it's black, but it's got like this magnetic black sand that shines.
Oh, yeah, I think I know the stuff you're talking about.
So it looks beautiful. It looks really cool, but it's also still dark, and it's still different. So that was kind of the idea of that name. Was I felt like that's how the EP feels, where it's dark, but it's also got a bit of a bit of a shine to it, So that was it's a bit of a silly thing, but that was
it's a good name though. Because like when you hear black sand, you're like, oh, okay, this is dark, ominous,
exactly.
Sand beach,
Yeah.
So I looked at it as dark but satisfying. That's what black sand is. It's never felt it. It's like, oh, this is good.
People are going to be satisfied when they listen. They're like,
exactly.
But not even that. Just your next EP, just call it Black Satisfied. Just like keep rolling off on that.
But
it's got that dark, but then it's
What did Brian say?
According to Brian Crofton, isn't black sand just regular dirt?
I'm talking about like, have you ever seen like I think most of it comes from like volcanic sand.
See if you can look it up. It's like I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like a metallic kind of thing.
It's actually magnetic as well.
There's even some beaches with black sand.
Yeah,
and it's almost like silky in texture in a way. It's like very smooth. And
it's satisfying,
together.
man. So that was that was the whole thing. I look at this art thing all the time. I just go, and I just like.
You're mesmerized by it. You're trying to think of a name. You're like,
Bro, so Phil, is this it?
Yeah.
So it's actually from beaches.
I don't think the one I have came from a beach, but probably.
I think it.
Hopefully.
It could have been.
Like
I
around
didn't
volcanic areas.
No, but it's all like it's all volcanic activity.
Yeah, so all that kind of stuff like Iceland and all that, where most of that comes from, is from the sand that gets like, I don't know, heated up in the volcano, and then it gets loaded out.
That's why I was in places like Hawaii, Italy, Iceland,
a lot of islands,
all those type of places.
Yeah, like exactly.
So I spent so long because I had the name, I had the music, and I spent so long trying to find footage of black sand beaches that could go well with the liquid tracks. Yeah, but you can't just use anything, you had to get.
You can't just use a still image.
I was looking at like videos and it just ended up so expensive, like. Because I don't live there, so I couldn't film it myself.
That's it, yeah.
So I was like trying to
just email someone and be like, hey, can you go to the beach and do this with some sand?
Who are you?
Film it and send it to me. I'll give you some money.
No, I found a bunch of videos that like fit the vibe, and I was gonna make like this, I don't know, kind of video for it, for one of the songs.
Yeah, like a music video.
Yeah, that's the one. And the only footage that I could find that was what I was looking for was on like Shutter stock media thing, where
you have to pay for
really good, but it was like $200 a video, and they're like 30-second videos, and I was like, fuck that.
It's not worth it.
So I've got a guy or a group called On Off Productions making me a video of animated black sand stuff. So
are you gonna use that for like a music video kind of thing?
Yeah, for all of the songs. So yeah.
Because I was just about to ask that.
Look after
are you guys doing any music videos or anything? But if you are, that's amazing. That's good.
Yeah. So, and then I actually posted if you go to if you go to Sub-Era Facebook, you can see the artwork for it as well. So you'll kind of get an idea of what it is.
I wanted to ask you as well. So like when you were saying like more melodic and like actually like putting your heart into it in a way, making it a bit more like.
That's black sand there. So
as you said, like making it darker, but then also like you said, you started off with like liquid and a bit more uplifting in a way.
Yeah, well, I would say it's not uplifting because I don't like uplifting music. It's not uplifting. It's dark. It's deep. I would say it's deep. That's the word. But it's got like a hopeful tone to it, not just
but it's still deep liquid.
Yeah. So it's not just like
gothic
rainbows
kind of stuff,
and it's not evil. So it's like
it's just chilling. It's just chilling.
But the whole EP is designed to really like sit back and listen to it in a car or or at home and
Yeah.
during COVID or something, you know. So
Yeah.
Like, we know like Alex Perez, Deep Liquid type of stuff. It's like,
Yeah. I only know a few of his songs, but I kind of get the vibe.
It's probably-
you'll get it
Yeah.
when it comes out. Yeah, we're dropping a demo of it next week. So
Fuck yeah! What day?
I think Monday.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm just waiting for the video from the guy, and then we're gonna drop it.
Awesome. But then, like, so with the progression though, so like, do you just sit down and go like, I'm just gonna make a track like this kind of thing, or do like, I think I've asked you this question to you guys a couple of times maybe, but like, just what is the progression? Like, how do you get into it? Kind of.
It's like what we were saying before, like you have a day, like we're in the studio together, we're usually on the same page in the studio, like we think of the same type of stuff, and we have like an idea, and we get like the basic idea down in Ableton, and then we have to try and rush to get as much stuff done that day as possible, because then the next day you come back, you might have a completely different motivation for a track.
Yeah.
Or how often do you guys have studio days and just like just hang out?
Not that
and
often, like, but we had
Used to
one the
be
other
more
day.
often, yeah.
But
just
just life
whenever-
gets busier and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right?
but I mean that's just like together. I mean, I'm like in the studio all the time, but yeah, but we had one like the other day, which we didn't really do anything. We just actually we had a suburb meeting, so we were chatting and sorting stuff out. But yeah,
No one had any inspiration, so we went home.
yeah. But that happens, yeah. But I try and get in the studio as much as possible. But we were talking earlier about like no motivation or whatever. I had like I think all of December. I don't think I made anything all of December. I just like I didn't even look at the studio. I was like,
Just had a break.
I was like,
That's the same with me. I think it was just so hectic during the year. I just wanted to relax.
Yeah, man. I just played Skyrim and stuff like that, and I was like, fuck
Oh,
this.
that bloody
Played
game.
Apex. And,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, should I do some music today?
Nah, video games.
I just wasn't in the mood, you know. I have to. Yeah, I think I have to have some kind of motivation to do it. Whether it's motivation to just finish the song, but I have to have some kind of motivation to do it. And December it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then I got hit up by a label to submit some songs to them in America, and then they wanted all halftime stuff, and I didn't have any ready. I was like, shit, and they were like, yeah, it was a pretty big label, so I was like, okay, cool. So I spent like 3 days and pumped out 3 songs in 3 days, and I was up like 9 a.m.
3 songs in 3 days.
So that's
Holy
a
crap.
different type of motivation.
Yeah, that's
that's
When
like
people
a-
are on your ass.
that's pressure.
dedication.
And I didn't have to do 3. I could have just done 1, but I was like, I want to give them an option.
Yeah. But still, that's so good though as well, because you give them the option, but at the same time, if they like all 3,
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
step up.
The EP.
Yeah, that's it.
So that rarely happens. Like, I was just super motivated, and I would wake up like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., have coffee, and then start, and then I'd be there till 2 a.m. pretty much, like, besides food and whatever.
Yeah.
And I did that for 3 days, and I got 3 done, and so yeah.
Damn.
And we wonder why we always say we're so tired.
Yeah.
That's the life of a producer, right?
yeah, man.
It's the eternal grind.
But it's fun. Yeah. When it works.
But
It's
that's
worth it.
exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you get the gratification out of it, then just keep doing it. You got to enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you do, then you got to find something you enjoy, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys
for
ever
sure.
just sit down though and just go like you start making a song and be like, nah, I don't like that kind of thing? I mean, like I can imagine it happens all the time, but well, not all the time, but it's like one of those things where you spend half a day on it and then you go start anew.
That's like with Alfred again when we released it. The song was completely different, and then we were like, oh, we need to change it, so we completely changed the song.
Yeah.
Even though we spent like 12 hours straight on it.
Yeah.
And then,
That's hectic though. 12 hours straight, then to be able to go, oh, we could do this and do that.
Yeah.
Swap it all up.
But yeah, I've had songs like that before where like probably that one that I got him over to look at the other day was like a kind of a jungly vibe that I was going for, and I had the motivation and the vibe to do it when I wrote it at the start, and then now I'm like, I'm probably never gonna look at it again. Like, it's just not working out.
Yeah.
the sad thing is with like those type of songs, you spend so much time on it, and then you end up just deleting it and starting something completely new.
But I think like what I'm gonna do now is like, I mean, the song's still there. I didn't delete it. Like, so I might just take that stuff and just use it as samples for the next song, or
Yeah.
I think the main problem usually is like you get a loop that's good, and then you just get stuck and you don't know what to do after that loop.
Yeah,
it's just
it's the worst.
gets
Frustrating,
more-
man.
Yeah, very
It's
frustrating.
I get so angry. Like, I'm a pretty
I
chill
can
guy,
vouch for that.
but
Yeah, you're pretty chill.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you angry.
but like I get in a mood because I'm just like I can't figure this flipping song out. Like there's just something not working, or and then you have days where it just works like easy. Yeah,
Yeah, just like rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
And away you go, kind of thing.
yeah.
But that's part of it though as well. It's like
Yeah.
you can't just sit down and just keep creating masterpiece after masterpiece.
Yeah.
You get writer's block.
Yeah,
Everybody
nah.
gets writer's block.
For sure, man.
Unless you're Alex Perez. Then
Yeah,
you masterpiece
that guy,
after
yeah.
masterpiece.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the way it is, man. Like,
Yeah.
As the comment says, Josh Vandermeer says just production things.
yeah.
Yep.
That's
And
it.
apparently it is a One Piece reference.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool.
And,
Nice.
then, and as Brian Crofton also says, maybe you should make a 5 minutes crafts about to make some Black Sand videos. That's the real music video.
All right, guys. Today I'm gonna show you how to make.
It's like you progressively getting angry because it's not working, and that's why the song is getting more and more,
Well, yeah.
chaotic.
That thing about so the EP, the first song that I made was is the last song on the EP, and it's the most aggressive or dark on there, and that was me angry. So that was me, like I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking angry song. So I was pissed that I lost all my gigs for COVID, and this is at the start of COVID, so I was like,
Yeah, what's going on kind
you
of
know,
thing. Yeah,
gotta make something, and then it ended up not as aggressive as I wanted it to be, but which was good in the end.
You can just scream.
It sounds good, you know. Yeah, no, it was just like I was thinking like go for like filthy drum bass, like fuck, you know.
Well, that's what we were doing when we made Alpha. We
Yeah.
got angry that we were there for so long, so we're like, fuck it.
Alpha, can we pull that up as well? I mean,
Yeah, we played it before.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't see the screen from
Nah,
here.
it's good.
So we'll fix
My
it.
bad. It's all my.
So good,
It's
man.
all
He's
me.
fucking blind, man. He's
Yeah,
getting
that's
blind
it.
in
It's my
blind.
eyes.
It's these lights.
That's it. It's just so bright.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, man, like, you ever just, when you are in there, you ever actually broken a keyboard or a laptop? Because I had a mate who actually broke his laptop screen.
You need some
whilst producing.
therapy.
Really? Holy
maybe.
shit.
I can't get over how expensive all of it is.
That's
So-
it. That's the same thing with me. Like I was talking to my I think I was talking to my mum about this the other day, where it's like people that go off and break their equipment. It's like if you buy $1,000 laptop, it's $1,000 laptop.
Yeah.
It's like, if
I
you go
couldn't
and
think about smashing my like MacBook.
No, I'd cry.
Even though I
Like,
made a drop the other day.
yeah.
like if I spill alcohol on my DJ deck, I'd literally break down. And be like,
Yeah,
oh my
bro.
god.
Speaking
Oh.
about
Again, like when that happened with Corey.
With Corey.
When he remember we had a live stream years ago, or I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, and Corey knocked a drink on.
Oh, was that my place? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
Corey
was fine though. Yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah, that was my S2 Mark II, and I was a
Yeah.
little bit concerned, but just
Did it work out?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I
it's
thought it broke.
perfectly fine. No, I just
Broke.
wiped it up.
that would have pissed me off.
Yeah,
But then yeah,
yeah, it's too expensive to break anything. But what does make me angry is games, like playing Apex,
bloody
and
video
like,
games, multiplayer games.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of games, but when I do, it gets me angry.
It's the kids, right? It's always the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
Bro,
always
man, you
on
play
the
multiplayer
microphone.
games, you gotta deal with other people. It's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Fucking little sweats.
Yeah. Trying to get away from these fuckers. Yeah.
So you're playing with your brother, you're just abusing the shit out of him. Like, fuck, I hate seeing you in real life. I'm not gonna see you in the virtual world as well.
Oh man.
So well, we've got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
gone quite fast. I was going to ask that.
It's
Like,
been fun.
yeah. Well,
I always have fun, yeah. You know?
Yeah, it's always
Really
a good
good
time.
Yeah, do
glad
you hear
you guys
that,
have
future
fun
guests?
here.
It's always fun here.
Yeah.
what have you guys got coming up though? Because I mean, I know you said you have that event coming up that you can't tell us about, but anything else that's cool?
Also, we're announcing that the 22nd of January.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
event launches.
Yeah. So we got an event coming up, which is in May. We
March.
just March, sorry. That's why I got
Ned's
next.
catching you out.
I'm his personal planner.
Yeah. We but yeah, I just don't want to say who's on it and stuff yet. You know, we got a surprise for it. So
Is it a big name?
Yeah. Or
yeah, in terms of
yeah.
Perth drum and bass, I think.
We've got a couple
Yeah.
of big
Yeah.
names actually.
I mean, we're there, so you know.
That's it. You guys are the big name.
Nah.
Yeah, it's Sub Filler's gonna be there, bro. It's gonna be wicked.
Oh, if Sub Villas there, I'm not going.
Fuck that
Yeah, he's a
guy.
bit of a prick, to be quite honest. You play video games with that guy?
He punches me in the studio.
There's a beating at Call of Duty.
That's we're doing that, and then we want to do we were kind of just in the middle of discussing it still, but we want to do like a big live stream of just a lot of people. So I think we'll do that like leading up to our event.
How many people?
A lot. I don't know.
30?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. We're still
talking about it, but kind of like we're thinking like
so,
everyone on our label that's released kind of thing.
Yeah, and
That'd be pretty cool
Possibly.
though. 15 people, 20 people kind of thing.
just
Like,
a lot of people.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Get like 30-minute sets and just 6 hours or
Yeah,
something
just
like
power
that.
through it, yeah.
Even back
Even
to
back
backs
to
or
backs,
something.
yeah.
Just have a good time, you know.
Yeah.
like,
Have a little party.
Yeah, have a good time, yeah.
Who was it? Isn't Protocode recently doing like all back to backs? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do a lot of those lately. Like,
Yeah.
they do a couple of events where it's just back to backs. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So we didn't actually touch on that subject with back-to-back. So like, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
obviously it's just like, you know,
Yeah.
playing, do you guys do 1 for 1 or 2 for 2?
So
or?
we usually like play on 4 decks and just have like my 2, his 2.
Oh really?
And
And then so like whilst you're playing 2 tracks, then Ned will just come in and be like, yeah, I'm gonna change it up
Just
now.
like getting songs ready.
We work really well together when we're DJing. So like, we kind of have like a very similar mindset of what to do a lot of the time. So we work, we always have fun. That
there's
scared
my
the
little
shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
our first back to back we played was at Haan-Blackshaw, and that was like the funnest gig I've ever played.
Yeah, it was one of the like most fun sets I've had.
Where
in
was that?
ages.
Like,
Haan-Blackshaw with Andy?
oh, with Andy. Oh, so that was at Civic Hotel.
At the
Yeah.
Indian.
No, not
Indian
Civic,
Ocean
yeah, Indian
Hotel.
Ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I haven't been to that place.
Really?
No, I haven't
Oh.
been. Was
Our
the,
life gets busy. It's good.
I met
was the pool
Andy
there, though?
through
Was
him.
Oh, really?
yeah,
years ago.
ages
Yeah,
ago.
the pool's there, yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Were people in the pool though and stuff like that whilst you're playing?
Nah, not at night time. I think they have it open in the day. Yeah.
They had a pool party recently.
yeah,
Yeah,
but in the
that's-
day.
yeah.
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 that
no,
looked so good. That was
Yeah.
like their Baywatch thing or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it was. That's
Baywatch.
so cool. Yeah, Baywatch. Yeah.
There was a lot of people in the pool then.
Yeah. That's what you
That's
want.
such a
though,
good
like,
idea. Yeah.
Because that's the thing. It just takes it to the next level. It's not just a party. It's
Yeah,
like it's a
yeah.
pool party.
Yeah. Nah, it's sick.
Different and cool.
yeah. That's.
I
it,
wonder
yeah.
what the rules are with that.
Yeah, probably no glassware. I reckon.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I mean, the last thing you want to do is someone smash a pint and then it gets shoved into the pool by accident.
Yeah.
And then suddenly someone steps on it, and you know what I mean, and then it's
Yeah,
fucked.
and then it's
It's
game
fucked,
over.
bro. And then it's so infected because everyone's been pissing in the pool as well.
Yeah.
and everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of things to take into consideration.
They're on pool parties.
You gotta be careful too, in case someone chucks a sneaky shit in there because you don't want to get out. That'd be really terrible if you got your foot in that.
The line's too big to get back into the pool.
That's it, yeah.
The back-to-back thing there. I think like you were saying, we have 4 decks usually with drum and bass kind of gigs and stuff. So usually
Yeah.
it's not that bad. But we could also just be like, get off while I'm on for 2 songs and then get back on. And so I think like whenever we're playing at like the brass or something, we normally do that where it's just I'll play 2 songs, you play 2 songs.
Yeah.
Or you could just do 1-1, but that kind of gets a bit boring.
But it's good though, because then if you need to go to the toilet, you can go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Instead of putting
Yeah.
a 7-minute
Yeah.
song on
It's
rushing.
definitely
Like,
it's definitely like more fun than a solo set.
well, it's just the interaction though.
Yeah,
as
you're
well.
fucking around, you're having drinks, you're laughing, you know,
Josh is punching me.
all the time.
Why did you play that song?
Nah, we're good.
Yeah.
Nah, we usually figure it out. Like if there's
Yeah.
3 decks.
Yeah. No, it's,
We just go with the flow.
you'll be right. Just do,
Hopefully,
I
yeah.
don't know, maybe just do like 2 songs each or something with your one.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's what I'm
had,
going to ask for, because 2-on-2 sounds a lot easier. But I
Yeah,
was even
yeah,
thinking it like. I was thinking about doing the next level almost. I was thinking about this the other night where I'm just going to take a big long RCA cable and then set up my table next to him.
Yeah.
So that way he can
can,
play on
yeah.
Pioneer and then I'll just
Yeah.
swap in kind of thing. But then that would be interesting, I reckon, because then it's like you don't get the beat match feature. You know, you can't really see
Yeah, you
what's
just gonna
going
have to do
on
it all by ear.
Yeah.
all by ear.
It's harder. I've played back to back with someone off a laptop, so then the beat match doesn't come up on the CDJ
Really?
when I'm using my USB.
Off a laptop though.
Yeah.
That would have been so hard.
So
'cause
they're
you can't,
playing
like,
off Serato,
hook it
I'm
in,
playing
like-
off record box, and it's just
I
you
think
just do
it
it all
means-
by ear, but it's
Yeah.
fine. Like,
Yeah.
and playing on non-Nexus CDJs is the same.
Yeah, fucking hate that.
non-Nexus. Well, what's the?
There's no like
Waveform?
Yeah, no
Yeah.
waveform.
Oh yeah, they're just the white dot ones, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much,
the
yeah.
old
So you
school
have to set up
ones.
all your cues beforehand and stuff.
Yeah,
Sucks.
Is it this?
But-
Like the CDJ 900? Is that what you say? Nexus?
Yeah, even
Yeah.
2000 just non-Nexus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
The
not-
I did a back-to-back for Protocode. They had like an event at Metro City in November or something, I think. And I played there, and they had
Oh, that's the mixer.
Yeah, but that's
Nice
that's the Nexus one because it's got the NX in it though.
they had what was it? They had a big event, but it was basically everyone was back-to-back because they I don't know if you heard of that event. There was the Gathering Protocode,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it was
I
like
saw something about that.
the
Yeah.
biggest like DJ event.
And that was at Metro City. Did you say?
Metro City, it was 50 DJs on one night, and there was
50 DJs in one night.
3 stages, and everyone was back-to-back all night from like 8 p.m. to
Holy
5 a.m. or
crap! Did it get hell busy and everything?
oh yeah, it was like packed, man. Like,
Yeah, it would have
I don't
been.
know how many people, but yeah,
Protocol are doing good.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
But-
I mean, out of the 50 people, how many of them brought 10 of their mates? Kind of.
oh yeah,
It would've
no,
been
they sold
party.
out. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was huge. But we what I was saying was I had a back-to-back there, and it was with someone that I'd never met, and so they were just like chucking people together, like you go with this guy, you go, and
And you
so
can't
I didn't
do
get
that.
to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed, but it worked out really well. Like, I went back-to-back with a guy called Vortrekker, who I've never met before that night, and we spoke like because we were like, well, I guess we're back-to-back now. What are you gonna play? I was like, I gotta play this. He's like, cool, me too. All right, and we just went for it. But it worked out really well. Like, I think I was trying to, not piss him off or anything while I was DJing, so I was just trying to match his vibe, and he was matching me, and it worked out like super well. So I was like surprised. I was like, this is like, it was almost like we planned a set. Like, it was that good.
That's great.
So
Though. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, but
Because to go in there blindfold and be like, oh, you put the same songs on that your USB as what I've got. Oh god, like what are we gonna do?
Or the person you're playing back to back, he wants to play like dance floor.
yeah, that's
You're
what
playing
I was worried
well.
about. Was like, I play very deep and dark kind of stuff that but is this guy gonna go with Jump Up or
Sub-focus
Neuro
Exactly,
or
yeah,
something? So, but we had like the same vibe, and I assume Protocode probably knew that when matching people. But I was stressed, and then when it happened, I was like, it was actually sick. Like,
Well, see, that's what I thought though. I honestly thought with back to back, it's like you got to prepare together. Like,
Yeah.
you play these
I mean, you
tracks, I'll
can.
play these,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it just make it easier. But
like we've done that. Like we'll chat about things, not so much
It's
like
kind of like what vibe we want to go for.
yeah,
exactly,
we wouldn't
yeah.
go too into it, but we'll be like, this is kind of what I'm going for, and
Yeah.
But we always kind of do the same vibe anyway. Just
yeah.
deep stuff.
So now we don't really, we just know what to do.
Yeah, and just go and be like, we'll just go slay it.
So our next event we'll go back to back as well, and
yeah.
have fun with that.
And
So,
play the headline slot and the whole lot. And
yeah, yeah, we're pretty big guys. Yeah, so-
yeah.
You know the headliners we're talking about?
yeah. We're the headline.
We're not.
No, we got a cool guy on, so cool guys.
All right, narrowing it down a bit more, guys. So we got. It must be
More than one.
It must be a duo.
Maybe.
Oh, I got a few names I could think. I'm not gonna say it, just in case.
But we drop it. I think we announce it soon. So
No.
But it's not
week
just
or
the
something.
headliner, like everyone.
Yeah, we
on
got
the
a
lineup
solid
is-
lineup.
Yeah, good.
Got an MC. We got everyone.
How actually is it with an MC sometimes? Because I try to book McShane and
Oh, yeah?
he hasn't gotten back to me
For
yet. Just to come and do
come
this,
on, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
and just
yeah.
talk about it. But like when you guys go and play, have you guys? You've obviously played with an MC, right? But
Yeah,
then with
we
that,
had specs at the sewing room last time, and it
Yeah.
was sick.
Yeah, he's.
how does
good
it work
MC.
though? Like with that, like he just freestyles lyrics kind of thing, and
Yeah.
just
Pretty
he just know. Does he know the music that's already
so
been playing? or
Usually,
it's
like
just-
the headliner will bring their MC that they want.
yeah.
So Confucius brought specs that night.
Okay. Yeah.
So they have, they've worked together before and know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, like I've had Max Shane MC for me a few times, and
Well, so I just a little bit of a boost for him. I kind of said to him last time I saw him, I reckon he's like the king of MCing in Perth.
yeah,
Like,
I
he's
think
pretty up there.
yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah,
He's doing
he's
that new
slaying
like
it.
comedy thing as well,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
It
yeah,
looks
Fringe
sick.
World, yeah.
But yeah, he's killing it, man. Like,
Because that's what I'm
he
saying.
always
like,
does such a good job.
I just want to pick his brain about it because,
Yeah.
like, you just have to feel
crazy.
the vibe, right?
because he does that thing as well where like he'll freestyle and talk about stuff in the crowd. Or that's nuts, dude. Like I don't get it. But a lot of MCs, I think, a lot of it's freestyle, but a lot of it's also just like hype kind of MCing, where it's not so much like
Yeah.
rhyming and stuff. It's more just like
Yeah, building that
talking,
that vibe. Yeah,
just building up
Just
energy.
be like,
So it's
yeah,
not,
yeah, everyone
like,
up.
yeah, like that kind of stuff.
Finger guns.
Yeah. reload. Yeah,
But nah, Specs was cool.
yeah, he was really good.
And he went out like, because it was dying off a little bit before the Confucius set, and he went out and brought the crowd back really well.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
kind of what their job is, right? It's just to keep that level of energy. in
But,
it,
yeah,
right?
it makes such a big difference. Like, for any set, like just having someone on the vocals, even if it's just a DJ doing it, just be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what's up?"
Not like that, please.
Yeah, nah, that's how I do it. You know?
We don't get Josh on the mic.
Even different.
Would you guys ever try and get into emceeing at all? Come on, it'd be fun. You go do it.
Here we go.
Just get Josh on the beers and be like, alright, you'll go.
Yeah, give me a couple of drinks and I'll do it. I've done that at my wedding. I did it.
Oh yeah, I can vouch for that. I was
Yeah.
DJing and he fucking...
Yeah, him and Mark were DJing, and I was wasted, and I just got on the mic. And
He came over and
were
was like, "Give me the mic."
We were playing, I told them to play drum and bass,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they played it, and I was just on the mic, and I was like,
He wasn't
"I'm
even saying
MC
words.
straight fire," and I was just going like,
He wasn't even saying words, he was going...
Yeah. Sound like an auction
idiot.
house, like one over there,
Yeah.
got 50 over there.
just being an idiot. You know?
Yeah, that's
But it
sick
was
though.
fun.
Yeah, that's it, right? As long as it was fun, that's
Yeah.
what matters.
But I wouldn't do that in front of people.
There were
Like,
people there.
I mean, you know, there's only like a few. But.
Was that in front of your wife's dad as well?
He's
He's just like,
severely impressed.
he was just like, God
He's
damn,
just like-
my daughter married the coolest dude ever.
Yeah, that's it. This guy is sick.
So like 5 minutes, you're walking off, like, fuck it.
Her mom, we put on drum and bass, and her mom and like the older kind of crowd were chilling there in the background, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, and we're all just going, like, dancing in the corner.
That would have been so good. Just tearing it up.
Yeah,
The young kids liked it as well though.
yeah,
They were getting into it.
that was a good time.
I gotta ask, just before we wrap things up as well, one last thing. Do you guys ever get stage fright at all? Like just go up and just get into it kind of thing?
But like sometimes like before a gig, thinking about it is kind of intimidating. Sometimes if it's a bigger gig, but once you're up there playing, it's,
Yeah.
you get into the like
As soon as you're up
mode
there,
and it's
you-
sweet.
Yeah, it's
I
just
mean, you
the
probably
vibe.
know, like,
yeah.
like I would say there's no difference in playing like, you know, the brass or something in terms of like nerves to playing the chord or whatever. Like it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just a different crowd, you know.
Yeah.
I think for me, like, it's a bit more nerve-wracking playing drum and bass and stuff because it's so much more like fast-paced and
Yeah, more involved
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
And it's what like you want to be known for as well. So you
yeah,
can-
yeah. So I don't want to fuck up. Like,
I think another thing is like if I prepare really well for an event, I won't be as nervous as if it's like
Yeah,
last minute and
yeah.
I'm unprepared.
yeah, I've done a few events where I'm like, I did not like. I'm just playing a mix of playlists from other shows because like I didn't have time to prepare something or, you know.
Yeah.
But then, which like I'm still fine, but it's just like, yeah, you're a lot more stressed that way. But when you're playing something where you've like, you know, organized the whole playlist pretty much and
Yeah.
just
In
like,
order and everything. Another thing with back to back, like when you go back to back, it's not as intimidating as when you're solo either.
Yeah, I can imagine that because you've
Little
got
less
someone.
pressure.
You've got someone there that can, you know, feed off your energy. And be like, oh
Yeah.
shit, no, yeah, I'll jump in and you know,
yeah.
spice things up a bit.
I think for me, like, coming back from COVID, not DJing for a while, like that brought back a bit of stage fright, like just for a little while. But
You
yeah,
kicked
man.
that shit in the ass, eh? It was like...
I was the exact same.
What's that?
I mean, you overcame that pretty quick, eh? Started
Yeah.
MCing again. Started like...
yeah. But yeah, like I typically don't have any issues with it. I really don't give a crap if people like it or not. Like
Yeah.
I'm having a good time. Yeah.
That's it, right? If you go up there and you have a good time,
Yeah.
they should have a good time.
Yeah.
Right?
Usually it works out.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right, but we got to wrap it up now.
Sweet.
That went quick.
First episode. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's been a good episode.
Damn, it's already been an hour and a half.
Yeah, time
Did
flies.
you get any stage fright there, buddy?
Oh, I got so much stage fright.
Dude, you're sitting next to like Sub-Zero, man. Especially that guy Ned.
I was just
Dude, that guy like fucked my girlfriend once. I couldn't do anything about it. Just let it happen.
That was your girlfriend?
I just had to simp for it.
Well, we're not anymore.
Yeah. All right, so this is episode 58 though.
Yeah.
And it's-
Congrats, man.
yeah.
Congrats on a year of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting
cool.
up there as well.
there's gonna be more.
Yeah, man. It's
There's-
building up.
It's not gonna stop now. Like
Nah,
we've made
keep
the
going.
decision that like through the next holiday period, we're just gonna record a bunch of episodes.
Yeah, sweet.
And then when work picks up, like what it's been doing for me, I'm just absolutely stuffed. Just keep the
Just-
roster
yeah,
going,
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
Nah, for
Because
sure.
in my honest opinion, I just don't think we should have stopped. Because like we stopped after we got the American guy on Reza, and he was a great guy to talk to, but it's just like lost the momentum, I reckon,
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
And you got to keep at it in a way. It's
But
like
to be fair, you need a break sometimes as well.
exactly, yeah,
To recap and
Yeah,
find
relax.
your passion
You
for what
only-
you do again.
How long was your break? Like a month?
yeah. It was like a month.
It
Yeah,
was like, it was legit like 3-4 weeks. That was
it's
it.
not
Yeah.
that bad.
Doesn't even matter.
I know, but I just got like what's the word for it?
You got anxiety. No
No, not
anxiety.
anxiety. What a
Depression.
no.
What is it? Like suicidal
junkies-
thoughts.
No, what do junkies get when they're like?
Oh, you got withdrawals.
yeah,
Yeah,
withdrawals. That's it. I got withdrawals.
That's right.
Camera
That's it.
withdrawals from not being on camera.
Just like coming in here like, God damn it. He's like screaming into the
I got
mics.
anxiety.
Like, God damn it. Tonight's guest is Samira.
Yeah, what am I going to talk about?
Like
I
screaming
get
into an
anxiety
empty chair.
from not posting online.
Really?
From, with sub-area and stuff. Like,
Not giving people up to date.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just not having the content. Like, I'm like, oh, we haven't done a live stream in a month. Like, yeah, I get anxiety about that. I'm like, fuck, like, gotta stay relevant. Gotta
Yeah,
keep that content up, boy.
because it's an eternal grind.
I watch Gary V and he's always like,
I'm too tired. I'm too grateful to be tired.
that guy
no
gives me
idea who that
anxiety.
is.
You know who he is?
No.
Ah,
Can you Google him?
I will.
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah, he's like this, not even motivated, he's like an entrepreneur, right? And then he just became like a motivational coach.
yeah, he's like a online guru about how to be successful with social media and all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's one
That
of
you-
these guys.
yeah.
like
But
a
he's but he's super popular. So that's why I was kind of making a joke about it. But
Yeah, he's got this
Yeah.
55-minute business consultation and personal brands in 2021.
That's an advert.
Now, this is an advert, 100%.
So that's 55 minutes.
He's already starting with the. You know,
dude,
He's just
that
gay.
guy after every video, he's like. He's just
He's just like King Alpha.
I'm gonna kill Instagram this year. I'm gonna crush that goal.
So every influencer.
Dude, I don't know how they have that energy. I'm like, man, I can barely motivate myself. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Shit.
Anyways,
Yeah, anyways,
Yeah, we
as
gotta wrap
Jay
it up.
Hockley, before we wrap up, Jay Hockley said Jake Claridge.
tagging people. That's good.
that attack, or is he just
well,
saying names?
I think this is I think it is
Well,
a tag.
Jay's
yes.
actually
Kinda
coming
good.
on. Jay's coming on in 2 or 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to chat to her. I haven't really met her before. She literally just
What was that
messaged
last
me on
comment?
Instagram.
Was that
And
you?
I was like,
No,
hey,
dude.
you coming on?
Is she a
Like,
DJ or?
It was-
yeah,
I
I think she does. I think some things to do with the Doof scene. I think,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and I think she does play around a bit around Perth and does drum and bass events and stuff. I
Who's
think.
this?
Well, Jay Hockley, she just said hello.
Hey,
Jay.
shout out to Jay.
maybe she can give you that.
Jay.
What's your DJ name, Jay?
Maybe she can give you the insight
Is
to
it
the
Jay-Z?
warehouse raves as well.
That's it. Yeah, maybe
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
That's Jay-Z.
There you go. She knows. Oh, we said a quick hello message to Jay in the comments.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Lewis Byrne says this Wilco's new YouTube channel talking about Gary V.
Oh dear.
You know, okay.
Yeah, of course I know.
Her name is J Dream XX.
Jay-Z.
Ah,
Shout
I
out
think
to
I'll show
Jay
you the name
Dream.
actually.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to J Dream. That's a dope name. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, it's a cool name. Yeah.
I thought she played
That's
a lot
a
of house or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I
Okay.
can't
But
wait
I've
to
heard the
interview
name.
her though.
Yeah, I've heard the
Yeah,
name.
sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
What's up?
Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up?
And with that, what's up is the end of the episode.
Yeah. All right. So this is episode 58. Next week
Yeah.
we have on. We've got Jess Marie on. Woo! I've been trying to book her for a while and it kept falling apart. She won Perth Best Scratch and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
What's her name?
Mishap.
Mishap, that's
Yep.
right.
And she plays with like
Yeah,
Northbridge
she's
Brewing
cool.
Company and
Yeah.
like
Oh, man. Henry Summers.
Henry Summers. Yeah. Plays all around the place.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's killing
Like,
it.
well, I mean, have you guys ever watched her play live?
Nah, I've seen a few videos of her doing the scratching stuff.
So cool.
Been to Henry Summers a few times. I might have seen her, but
Like, it's just so cool. From what I've seen, it's just like it's not like every track, but like every second, every third track, some really cool transition.
Nice.
Where it's just like out of the blue, you wouldn't expect it. Like, damn,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Dope.
Damn, it's gonna be a good episode.
I can't wait though. I've been meaning to try and get Jess on for like a year
Get her
now.
to bring the vinyl.
You know, that's it. Do some like in-house
You can only
tutorials.
reply with scratches.
You had a good week.
Alrighty, well, this is episode 58. Thank you for watching. So good to be back. So happy we're
Thanks
back.
for
with
having
a
us.
New
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Thank you guys.
I was just-
So good to
Stop
be
the man off. He's getting there.
Yeah, it was good.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I love having you guys on every time. It's so good.
Love being on.
Yeah,
Good.
and it just sucks because we don't have the new board up yet, but we're gonna get the board up soon,
Oh, yeah.
and then signature again.
Sounds
Resign
good.
it.
I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
that's
be
it,
a dick,
re-sign
but
it.
imagine like we have sub era like signing it like 5 times. People are like, damn, man, they must keep reforming every year.
New logo.
Yeah, this is episode 58. Thank you so much. It's been so good.
Thanks
It's
for having
like,
us.
Just get back into it. This has been the perfect icebreaker because
Nice.
I was a little bit anxious,
glad.
being like, "Oh shit, I've spent 3 weeks without doing this. Like,
I guess
I gotta get someone on I can hang out with."
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
anxiety. I
that's
think
good.
it is legit
That was
with
fun.
Ross.
Yeah.
It's always a good time.
Yep. And thank you, Damo. You've done an amazing job tonight.
Thank you. I try.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
There's some technical difficulties, but we worked through them.
We had technical difficulties.
No,
I
we
didn't
did.
even notice.
We didn't even notice.
We didn't even know. That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Sorry, no, didn't actually. Yeah, that's all right.
You're all.
Alrighty, and we have an ending sequence now
We
as well.
do
don't
actually. Yeah, well, we can't play it now because we're still talking.
Yeah,
We
we're
need to
still
talk.
on.
But
on
don't worry,
live.
we got a fucking banger ending.
Yeah,
sequence.
Let's see it.
I have to just give shout outs to Mitch. It's been so good, the graphics he's done for us. Like,
That new intro is sick.
yeah, just
So can you
wait
say it
till we
again? Just like
refine
look
it.
into the camera
Yeah,
and
say
say
that
so
into the
Mitch can get a
camera.
real ego
The
boost.
new intro is sick.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Oh shit! You forgot the outro.
Oh god damn it, Mitch! You
No
forgot the
outro.
outro.
That's okay.
No, we'll have to play the intro again.
We'll just play the intro again.
Yeah, we'll just
It's
play the
even
intro
better.
again.
It's backwards.
Yeah, that's it.
We're starting again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is episode 58. Thank you for watching, everyone who's watching. Thank you for the comments. It's been so good. It's so good to know that we're loved. Oh, that's great. All right. We'll see you next week with Jess. What is he saying?
He's just telling me how to do my job, which I actually really appreciate. There's no. Don't worry. He's there's some technical wizardry I'm gonna do that's gonna make the intro into an outro.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
yeah.
right?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be
Sounds
fucking
good.
sick.
You better be
Get up.
sick. All right. Well,
Peace out.
how do we do? Is that?
Yeah,
you got it?
No, I got it,
You
bro.
got it.
I got it. It's just I want everyone to wave to the camera at the end, so
Alright,
it's like
alright, let's
real
all
cute.
wave,
It's, all real, it's
alright.
like the real Brady Bunch. It's some real Brady Bunch shit.
Yeah. All right. And we'll see you next week. All right. Catch ya.